Hi there. Here's a thought. Optimism doesn't wait on facts. It deals with prospects. Norman Cousins. And I want to start today by acknowledging here some of the best, most dedicated, hardest working heroes among us, nurses. You keep us healthy. You've gone through horrific times, and when the rest of us have felt like giving up, you're masking up. And you've had to do your job day in and day out. This is National Nurses Week, and I am in awe and feel only gratitude for your sacrifices, your patience, and for the incredible toll this pandemic has to have taken on your lives. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, I often say here that I'm the kid who's digging through the pile of manure thinking that there's got to be a pony in here somewhere, right? Well, it's never been truer than it was this week, and I'll lay the story out a little bit with a bit of background. Okay, if Rob says, I'm going out to the garage, I immediately think, oh, he's planning a surprise. He's going to bring in flowers, which he never, ever does, but I'm not disappointed. It's just where my mind goes. Seriously. When our daughter-in-law, who's coping with spells that could be associated with an epilepsy diagnosis, called last week and said, I feel something coming on. Honest to God, my immediate response was, a song? Of course, when she told me it was her health, I apologized. I was mortified, but that's where my mind goes. It's like somebody is always about to break into a Broadway show tune and they have to call and tell me about it. As it turns out, she was having a spell and was eventually fine, but we were grateful to be able to just hop in the car and go over and make sure she was all right. But the clearest sign that I, A, need help, or B, am an incorrigible optimist came the other morning when I heard a truck motor outside the house, presumably in the driveway. I was in bed, Rob in his bathrobe, and I said, I think we're getting a delivery. And he said, it's garbage day. That's a pickup. We both laughed. It's so classic me. And yeah, there's probably a cure for this, but I don't want it. Now, you might think that the events that broke our lives apart, shattered us in 2015, would have been the reality jolt I needed to stop being so positive. And of course, for a time, it truly was. Things looked very dark. But as the months and years, now 6, went on, we found ways to move forward. In writing and publishing Morning Has Broken, that helped because I hoped that it would help others, and I'm still hearing on a weekly basis from people for whom it's doing just that. I turned the sadness that came from being away from radio and the people I loved connecting with, you, into video journals and 2, soon to be 3, different podcasts. It does get better. For everyone, it's not every day, in every way, as John Lennon sang in Beautiful Boy, but some days and in little ways. I want to be like our beautiful boy, Colin, who reacts when he sees a key in our mailbox that means there's a parcel with an exuberant, yes, sir. We're still laughing about that. It happened on the weekend. He makes us close our eyes and then comments on everything he pulls out of the mailbox, every flyer that looks interesting, every free pad from a realtor. And I never want to lose that inner child, even when he no longer cares about getting the mail. That hope that no matter what we're in right now, something is better around the corner, because it has to be. Like this rainbow picture that I shot on my birthday in 2016 up north of Toronto. I'll never stop being that person who's always chasing rainbows, like the old song goes. Or as the Beatles sang, for tomorrow may rain, so I'll follow the sun. The sun is there, you know it. Sometimes the clouds obscure it, but all you got to do is rise above them or wait. It always gets better because it has to. And on that note, I'll wish you a peaceful weekend and again a very happy Nurses Week. And corny as it sounds, thank you for being my rainbow connection.